Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are on our way into the Troll Wilderness. And if my memory serves me right, this is a rather extensive area. Okay, so let's move on up here. We have located the ancient outpost, but now we get the mission to bring Jubilost here, so...
Without a doubt.
Guess we'll go back and pick him up then. Let's see here. He's at the ford across the Skunk River. That is a rather long journey. Sure.
Let's finish them quick.
Let us strike as one.
A few wolves.
I grant you death.
This ends you.
Do not fight.
Just get out of here again. And continue on our journey. They will start complaining about needing rest soon.
A rest would be welcome.
Sure.
You chose a path of a warrior, and now your sword is always wet with blood. What, do you like killing?
War is no less honorable a trade than any others. It's definitely not worse than drawing, or arranging letters into lines. As for my enemies, I'm not the one who puts weapons in their hands. Like me, they've chosen their own path.
Interesting perspective, that. Let's just say I disagree. Onwards. Sure.
Serves you
Greater
right.
beer. If we're able to get the bear to kneel, I would be very impressed. Almost there. Have a kingdom message. But we're not in the kingdom yet. Now we are, I think. Anyways, let's pick up Jubilost. At least I hope we can pick him up.
Hey, it's you again.
I've found the Dwarven outpost you told me about. Trolls have found it even before me.
Unbelievable, amazing. Its location must be mapped at once. I definitely need to see the place with my own eyes. Lead the way. Oh, as for the cart, well, never mind, it'll be okay. I'll send someone for it later.
Now... I think we'll drop Valerie. Now we have to level him up as well. Okay, so Jubilost is an alchemist. Means that he's very good at tossing some potions around. Thing, since he does rather impressive AoE damage, thanks. Still don't know if we're going to stick around with him. A specific playstyle Haven't been things yet. But let's level him up. Discovery. Yeah. 2 of those. Holy bombs. Well now, that reminds me of worm. Death weapon bomb. King bomb. Explosive bomb. I'm not used with playing an alchemist at all, so I have very little idea about this. I think we'll go with the explosive bombs. Perception, trickery, stealth, knowledge. That seems fine. For spells. Certainly has quite a bit of them ready. Well, there's no reason not to take Cure Moderate Wounds, I think. Wait. Let's take a look at
Quiet,
Jubilost.
I'm thinking.
You have a leather armor +1 and heavy crossbow +1. Nice, let's give you a cloak of resistance. You can also get the wand of acid arrow. A monk, so you need for that. Other things don't really have you at the moment, so give you healing potions. Guess we'll give you nice one. Let's give Amiri these Cure Moderate Wound potions. Also Harim. Give him a quick healing potion, just so in case. We can do acid bomb, explosive bomb. Acid bomb will be very useful, particularly against the trolls. Okay, let's get out of here. Don't know if we can do kingdom business from here to move further, but probably should do kingdom business before we go anywhere. Let's move up there. Watch the kingdom.
A rest would be welcome.
Of course. Advisors 1. Right, yeah, we can promote Jubilost to the position of treasurer. That is the thing. That also gives us the ability to deal with the bandits' outrage. And then Jubilost on that. Perfect. Several bandit encampments have emerged in the Nile marshes. They plunder the peasants, rob travelers and merchants, and even attack tax gatherers. These bandits need to be muzzled. Jubilost aims to cut expenses and spend diligently, and he's sure to let everyone know it too. We won't use a crisis point on this. 75%. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And let's move back again
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Yes. Strike camp. A hunter should be appointed. Right. That is not your forte. You're a good hunter. Can you cook? As a matter of fact, you can. Quite well at that. Onion soup, that looks nice. But since we're traveling, I think we'll go with... Wish I had more mushrooms, but I don't. Let's go with this setup.
The gnarled matches is no place for a little boy. Too many dangers.
He'll be all right. You'll see. Children aren't nearly as helpless as some adults, and they often think much faster.
Perfect. The question is there a river crossing down there? Yes, but it's all the way over here. Oh, we're just going to wander in a circle. That was a waste of time.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Try to avoid. Evade.
You smell like a warm bed, a cozy home, and food cooked by someone else. What the hell are you doing out here? Civilization has made you too weak.
But smart. The smartest. I'm weaker than a bear, but I'm smarter. Meanwhile, you're about equal to a bear on both counts.
Move over there. Continue downwards. I believe there's this way as well. Not going to enter the swamp witch's hut.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Very soon.
All right, I need your ideas. Who is that storyteller who's living in the capital? How could an elf look so old?
Ah, yes.
It shouldn't be
I've
possible.
forgotten about him.
I've been asking myself this same question. No scientific treatises hold any solid information about the aging of elves. Either our storyteller has fallen victim to a powerful magic, or he's a liar. Plain and simple.
Storyteller in the throne room that we can sell all of those Icelandic coins and those things to. Okay. And we're back here. Ow. Splendid! I knew you couldn't hide from me forever, you elusive Dwarven outpost. Jubilost digs the map out of his pocket and makes a mark on it. That's it. On behalf of all the institutions of Inner Sea, I hereby thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm even qualified to reward your help in hard coin. He gets out his purse and throws it to you. And he gives us 1,800 gold coins. Now all I have to do is finish my article for the Independence about the state of affairs in your barony. Jubilost looks at you defiantly. I will be honest with you. Fortunately, I can't write anything too good. Monsters roaming the roads, minimal education level, and a traveler needs some unprecedented luck to be able to find any interesting sites or landmarks. Sadly, these lands are not attractive, neither for potential settlers nor for tourists. Let's do the neutral one. If you are so set up to be impartial, don't forget to mention that the Baron of these lands tends to major problems personally, so that all of them will be solved in the future. You know, you're right. I will add a paragraph somewhere near the end telling readers that the barony is still developing and that it has some positive trends. I'll need some time to finish my article. Until then, I'll stay at your capital. I'm sure you don't mind? Great. By the way, I'd be pleased to travel with you sometime if you wanted to have a conversation with someone smarter than your usual companions. I was a bit worried that he would leave the party right. Let's see here.
Path leads on.
Hail, Borba. The troll who stands before you looks different from his kin. His pelt is cleaner, and his stench is almost bearable, unlike the other trolls. Noticing you, he turns and slowly steps toward you. I'm not sure if that's a tongue he has or a tentacle. Hail, Borba, the troll's voice is rough and gravelly. Welcome to Trobold. Sure, now I've seen everything. Not here to talk. Rose will speak in my stead. He grins widely, revealing a row of long, rotten and chipped teeth. But there is no menace in it. Trobold? Ours capital, the troll exclaims, waving his hand toward the rock. Kingdom of both troll and kobold. We live there now in peace with Borba, ours land. Your common is impressive. Yes, the troll agrees. Tartuk speaks like that, taught me Borba language, told I am smart. The troll proceeds to scratch his armpit, then sniff his fingers. Wonderful. Jubilost squints an eye as he listens to Jason, or Jason. Was that the same Tartuk who attempted to steal my cart, or is Tartuk a common name among kobold spawn? Tartuk the one and only, king to kobolds, friend to trolls. Jason's voice sounds earnest and respectful. In that case, he's in for one unforgettable audience today. What do you mean, Borba? You are Borba. The troll hesitates. Human, elf, dwarf, all Borba. And who are you? Jason. The troll pounds his chest, making a hollow thud. I had a different name before. Now Jason, like Borba. He thrusts out his chest and a dribble of drool from his mouth promptly lands there. Me talk like Borba, wash myself like Borba, and no eat Borba. Me is like Borba myself. Alright, what do you want from me? The troll makes a strange growl. You're about to draw your weapons when it becomes evident that he was simply clearing his throat. I meet Borba and tell them King Hargulka and King Tartuk ask that Borba stay away from Trobold. It filthy, not pretty, and dangerous. We invite Borba later when kings allow. Requires lawful. Alright, take me to your kings and we'll see if trolls can hold a civil conversation. I am the king of the lands your Trobold stands on, and as such your kings and I have much to discuss. Jason frowns and blinks slowly. King said no one can enter, but he never said humans have kings too. What am I to do? Hargulka hates when someone disobeys his orders, always punches troublemakers in the face. But if it all so complicated, if Borba ruler came... Fine. Hargulka smart, he'll figure it all out, and face will heal. Follow me, king. You'll talk to Trobold kings. Open up. See this Borba? Must take to Hargulka. That's his lunch? Good Borba must be tasty. Can I have a bite? Fool, this king of all Borba came to talk to Hargulk. Shut your trap and open the door. I agree with the dog. A howling crowd of trolls waits by the entrance of an ancient dwarven fortress. They growl, pound the stone floor with their fists and clubs, and spit curses at you. Each sound is magnified, hammering the walls like a drum. Despite this display, however, the trolls do not attack, as if awaiting a command or permission. The troll stands at ease beside the base of a huge fractured Torag statue. He's not the biggest or scariest among the other trolls, but there is an odd supremacy in his moves and in his eyes. Supremacy both over his kin and over you. The brand mark on his pelt is almost worn off. It pulses weakly in unison with his heartbeat.
Why brought Borba? What your orders? Get out my sight, since you already here. Welcome to Castle of Hargolka, King of Trolls. What you hope to find here, besides death, Borba?
No good comes of talking with monsters. We came for their heads, not their words.
I'm guessing you're Hargulka.
You guess yourself? Or you have help? No, not yourself. King Hargolka gave you a hint. Smart, Borba. So smart.
Hargulka grins viciously.
Partuk, the Kobold King, made trolls immortal. Taught us to talk with Borba. Now trolls are smarter than Borba, stronger than Borba, better than Borba. What you say, Borba? What you say now? When trolls are better than you?
Intimidate 20. Acid can still kill you, so you're not truly immortal. Allow me to demonstrate.
Trolls can be killed with acid, true. But humans can be killed with acid. Fire, steel, wood, stone, or fist. Compared to humans, trolls are immortal.
Odd business trying to intimidate a troll. We are food for them. Imagine if something you eat, let's say a chicken, attempted to intimidate you. Would you take its threats seriously?
You not leave this place, dumb Borba. Should not have come. Hargulka needs to prepare, though. Find Hargulka later, if you can, stranger. Der Borba, der Garbanzarg!
Hargulka pounds the Torag statue with his fists and leaps into the side hallway.
A clever ploy.
How does this work?
This spell has other uses. This spell has other uses. This spell has other uses.
How do I mean, I know you can hold down control. No, shift? There is a button you can hold down.
This spell has other uses.
Okay. Does that thing need to be acided? No. Okay, so let's examine this ruin then. You're weak, Torag. Weak and pathetic. How could you, the god of all dwarves, the great creator, be knocked down by some meager troll? It's a statue, Harim, made of stone. You've confused the god with a sculpture depicting him, Ikon notes calmly, but Harim doesn't hear him or just doesn't care. Also, how can the dwarves put their trust in you, you traitor god? How can you protect your people if you're incapable of defending even yourself? Law religion check passed. You confuse the reason with the consequence. Torag's worshippers left this place. Their faith doesn't empower Torag anymore, so there's no need to protect this fortress. Arim opens his mouth to object, but apparently he can't find any good arguments. Finally, he gives up on you. You're so blind, Caledorn, he says, just to fill the silence, and turns away. It was just an old statue. What Torag has to do with it? You're wrong, Caledorn. It's not just any statue, it's a symbol. Faith feeds the gods just like food nourishes our mortal bodies, and the symbols of faith are the channels through which gods communicate with faithful. He grimly looks at the pedestal where the statue used to stand, but only the stone of Torag's feet remains now. This symbol is destroyed, therefore Torag is weak, Caledorn. If he could protect this place, he wouldn't allow such desolation to happen. You throw a glance towards Ekon, expecting him to stand up for Torag, but the ranger just shrugs instead. No sense in over-persuading, he says, looking at Arim. Stop whining, let's go, we still have a lot to do. The dwarf turns away from the statue and stalks behind you, staring at the floor. We'd probably adjust this... No, that is actually not good. You go up there, and you there. Let's see here. If you hold down shift, you can get this to snap. There we go.
Without a doubt.
This place look like then we can go this way or the other way. This way is as good as any, I think.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
There's a door.
I see something.
Yes, but can you go
Adventurers call to them.
into
Their
stealth
sight
mode?
betrays them. Anything else?
Perfect. Now, all of you guys move in.
Stand with me.
Excellent. What do these things weigh? 4 pounds. It's not.
You deserved it. And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
This wand you have.
Any last wishes?
Skin collect.
March ahead.
Let's check out this door. Probably should save as well.
Applause, please.
That is a nice view. Chest.
Applause, please.
Without a doubt.
Continue onwards here.
I will guide us.
The chest as well.
Anything else?
Thing of interest down there. Rusty Dwarven key. You have the Commandant's journal, the first half. I'll let you read that yourself if you want to. It's quite long. Go. Continue onwards into this ruin.
What's that?
Let's disarm that. Oh, kobolds.
Now is the beginning of the hunt.
Ha! Primitives.
How about you cast a... Perfect.
Aside from me. Ow.
Hello. Ow. Skin and collect. Another one of these balconies. This time with a dead body. Steel Dwarven key. Pendant of Torag. Distinct click is audible from somewhere beneath the floor. Okay, so there are some runes here. We'll just leave that alone for now.
We shall overcome! Repent!
He died. Good. Scale mail. We have no need for that. Then I picked it up. Let's drop that again. Oh, hello there. Heavy shield +1. Edible moss. This seems to go downstairs. Let's head back to the other part of the entrance area. Wait, friend. Ekon stops you. Kargad is near. You can feel it on the ground, the grass, on those rocks. Everything is soaked with his stench. Must tell you about him. You need be prepared. This fight will not be easy. What do you want to tell me? Ekon exhales loudly, gathering his thoughts. Rock trolls have more strength, brutality than the regular ones. Kargad is the strongest. We fought. He crushed buildings with fists. He caught people up, tore them apart. During our fight, he just swept my body aside, like he would sweep aside horsefly, annoyed but not harmed by bite. Do not be fooled by his clumsiness. He can be very fast. Carved in my memory, flying through air towards a fence, hit in the head, doubled vision in the eyes, inability to stand up, inability to raise a bow, a taste of blood in the mouth, helpless. Ekon looks somewhere ahead, his gaze is still and heavy. His face looks like a mask carved in stone, the same rock as the troll he tells you about. It was Kargad who killed your family. Ekon's face twists in a painful grimace. Should you know the details? I prefer to know everything about those I travel with. He swept my defenses out of the way and crushed the wall of our house. He seized my wife Amanda and bit off her head, hurled her body aside. Clarissa screamed. He just stomped on her. Though it is obviously hard for him to tell this story, you hear some relief in Ekon's voice. I'm grateful you made me tell this. Needed that. Harim says, I envy them so much. Their agony is over and ours lingers still. Why did the troll leave you alive? Ekon shrugs. He was in a haste. The night was ending. In the light of dawn, rock trolls turn to rock they originated from. Sunlight is his worst enemy. Kargad knows that. So let's sum up what we know about this Kargad. Kargad is a rock troll, thus he has greater size and strength than regular trolls. Fire and acid not deadly to him, but still can hurt him. His weakness is sunlight. He has no desire to turn stone. Ekon grunts. The dungeon gives him strength. The rock itself heals his wounds. The battle will be held inside his home. Thank you for telling me your story. I guess we will be able to defeat Kargad. Ekon nods. You lead us to battle. Thank you. This monster must not survive. Guessing Kargad is behind this door then. The loot taken from neighboring villages is piled here in a heap of trash. But I think we will leave Kargad for the next episode. This episode has already lasted for more than 30 minutes, so thank you all so very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.